Hello, friends. Good morning. This is Durga from IT University. So this is another session of free workshop for the students, and we'll get started in a moment. Let me share my screen with in WebEx session also. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen in WebEx also, and let's get started. Okay, so before getting into the hey Rujul, if you want to be part of this WebEx session so that you can have live interaction, I will share the link with you and you can actually join the session in WebEx also. Okay, so let's get started. Rujul, you can start using this link. Anyone else who are in YouTube live session, if you want to get in touch with me directly in the live session, you can use this link in the chat of of this YouTube live session, and it will take you to the WebEx session where you can interact with me directly. On YouTube live, you cannot talk to me; you can only chat with me. So before getting into the updates, whatever happened in the last 1 week, let me explain a few details about how to access the content. This I will spend only 5 minutes to explain the different aspects of my platform so that you can learn using this platform. So the first and foremost thing is the YouTube channel. You can go to youtube.com and in the search you can check for IT Varsity. And when you click on that, it will take you to this page and it will look like this. Okay, and you can subscribe to the channel by clicking on this, and then you will see all the content that is available as part of the channel here. You can quickly access the playlists. There are many playlists in this. You can go through and you can understand the purpose of these playlists, and you can start preparing. And if you have any questions, there is another platform where you can discuss. I will get back to that. You can ask any questions related to the playlists also as part of that forums or discussion platform. So here are the playlists. There are many playlists for developers, for Hadoop administrators, etc. And going forward, we will be uploading content on other topics also. Not just big data. You will have content on cloud, you will have content on application development, and many more things. So the idea behind IT Varsity is to provide a platform which will facilitate continuous learning for IT professionals so that they can learn any technology quickly. So that is the main idea. After YouTube channel, the other important thing is website. www.itvarsity.com will take you to the website. Okay. So right now the website is in kind of a preview mode. Even though there is a lot of traffic coming to my website, I'm not happy with the way it is developed. So I'm revamping the website. So there will be changes in the website, but all the content that is available on the website, on the current website, will be revamped to new website. So the look and feel will be different. The website will be same, but the look and feel will be different. And here you can see all the courses that are available as part of the website, as part of all courses. And there are some certification oriented courses. For example, CCA is the most popular course from my platform so far. Okay, like that there are few other courses also. They are not 100% complete, but once the overall platform is stabilized, we will start creating more and more content. I'm in the process of hiring a couple of people also to help me in this mission. Okay, so for certification courses, CCA, CCAH, and HTPCD Spark Scala, these two are not 100% complete. I will take care of it very soon. And if you click on all courses, it will list all the courses. And Rujul was asking about Big Data Engineer Immersion course. You can access by going to all courses. And so this is the link, Big Data Engineer Immersion. Okay. So this you can start with this. I haven't completed all the content yet, but I will do that very soon. You can see the content almost till Hive and Scoop and also HBase. There are some gaps for the latter portions of the course, which I will take care once I'm done with another platform called Lab. So for learning, for watching the videos and reading the content, you can either go to YouTube channel. For reading the content, you can go to itversity.com. So you can see the videos here. These videos are nothing but the videos that are available in the YouTube. For example, if you go to certification courses, there is this CCA, Spark, and Hadoop developer. I will get back to that question in a moment, Ram. Let me finish this, and then I will take the questions. So if you look at this, there is a CCA, Spark, and Hadoop developer course here. And if you go to YouTube channel also, and if you search for CCA, there is a playlist. And all the videos that are part of this playlist, or most of the videos that are part of this playlist, is available as part of this course, along with the content that is required to practice. For example, the code snippets and all those things, if you follow the videos, you have to go to my GitHub account and then copy paste from there, etc. Whereas if you go to the the website, you can directly copy it from here. You don't need to go to GitHub account. And also for you to refer, once you watch the videos, if you want to refresh or refer certain things, you don't need to search for that particular content as part of the YouTube videos. It will be better if you go through the course. It will be easier for you. Okay. So these YouTube channel and itversity.com are primarily to learn. And then the third platform is another website called discuss.itversity.com. It is nothing but a forum for each and every topic what we have as part of the website, or what we will have as part of the website in future. We will have a topic here, and we can discuss about the topic over time. And anytime you have question on that topic, you can directly discuss under that. Anyway, these two are not yet integrated completely, but we will take care once everything is ready. Okay. And on top of these things, if you have to practice big data, there are a couple of challenges people encounter. One, you need to have either you need to have a very good laptop to practice, or if you have only 4 GB or 8 GB memory on your laptop, you have to set up something called plain vanilla Hadoop, which is counterproductive, which will take a lot of time. And that is not the way companies use Hadoop. You need to be familiar with the distributions more than using plain vanilla Hadoop, which means get the Hadoop from Apache and set up on your laptop. It is both counterproductive, and also it's not the way companies use Hadoop. They use distributions. So you have to be familiar with that. And also, even if you have 16 GB laptop, it's highly unlikely that students have a 16 GB laptop, or it's a huge investment for student. They have to invest at least $1,500 for a good quality laptop to set up the environment using Cloudera Quick Start or Hortonworks Sandbox. So Cloudera and Hortonworks provide a virtual machine image, and you can actually set up the environment on your laptop, and you can practice if you have 16 GB laptop. But even with 16 GB laptop, even by having those virtual machines, you will not get true production kind of simulation. For that reason, we have created another platform called bigdatalabs.com. Okay. And you can actually access the lab by going here. For now, till December 31st, it is free, and starting from January 1st, there will be a price for it. It will be $14.99 per month for regular users, $24.99 for 2 months. Sorry, $34.99 for 3 months. And then there are three plans. One is monthly, second one is quarterly, and third one is half yearly. The monthly will be $14.99. Quarterly will be $34.99, and half yearly will be $54.99. For students, whoever is in first semester or second semester or third semester, until you get your job, after MS is done, until you are on OPT and you are supported by some company, at least by the time you complete the graduation, you will get the lab for $74.99. Okay, if you are in first semester also, you pay $74.99 one-time fee. You have to just prove yourself as a student. You don't need to sign up using this platform once the payments are accepted. You have to work with us offline to get the access. We will create the account for you, and you will get access until you are done with your MS. Even if you decide to go beyond 2 years also, we will extend the lab access to you, as long as you have proven that you have filed for extension and pursuing MS for longer time. So that is how it will work for students. It's $74.99. You don't need to invest on any laptop or anything. You just pay $74.99 until and you will get the lab until your MS is done, and that will be ready from January 1st. Anytime after January 1st, you can sign up. Okay, and to understand how to access the lab, you can go to bigdatalabs.com. You can start watching these videos, and you will get some idea. And I will also demonstrate the cluster configuration before we move on to the other topic. The look and feel and the features of the lab will change a little bit. We are improvising on it, and I will demonstrate as part of future sessions. And also, one more thing which you need to keep in mind is I have changed the schedule to alternate weeks, alternate Sunday evenings US time, instead of weekly, as was done earlier. And the other Sunday evening will be about the big data certifications. And if you want to be part of those meetings also, I will provide a form. You have to fill that form. I will try to provide the form as part of the description, or I will paste as part of the chat. You can fill that form and you will get access. And here you can see that if you click on hosts, you will get a read-only view of this page also. And you can see this lab have 7 nodes simulating the production. 3 of them are data nodes, and then 3 of them are name nodes and resource manager, and 1 gateway node. And each one have 32 GB RAM. Okay, it's almost like a production cluster. In production, you will find hundreds of nodes in larger enterprise like this. In my case, I'm limiting it to as of now 7. I will add 1 more node very soon, so it will go up to 8 nodes, and you can access the cluster. And you will have other tools also, like Cassandra, R, whatever you want. As part of the big data technologies, everything will be added to this lab. And as we get more and more subscriptions, we will try to reinvest a good chunk of amount in expanding this lab to make it as much reliable as possible and as much accessible as possible to as many people as possible. Okay, so those are the platforms. So in short, we have YouTube, which will have the video content. And all the courses will be eventually created on itversity.com, so that you don't need to search for videos and code snippets, etc. You go to one unified platform, and you can learn from there. And then we have a discuss.itversity.com, which is nothing but a forum. And then we have bigdatalabs.com. To practice big data. We might not have lab for everything the way we have for the content. Hence, we have named it as Big Data Labs. Okay, and you will get a full-blown cluster to practice. So now let me take few questions before. Again, for new folks, typically what I will do is I will give you updates every week for 10-15 minutes, and then I will go in a circular fashion to answer the questions or challenges what people have after my updates are done. So the first question from WebEx is from Ram. What is the difference between immersion course and CCA track? So you can see here, CCA track is purely for certification. Whatever curriculum is published as part of CCA, this, all the syllabus is included as part of this playlist. It's purely from the certification perspective. Whereas if you go to, there is a huge overlap between immersion course and CCA track. If you go to the immersion course, so can everyone go to mute? Hello, can everyone go to mute? Okay, let me stop sharing and participants. Oh my God. Hey Prakash, can you turn off your video and that's fine. Can you turn off your video? Yeah. We are all students, so no need to worry about it and no need to feel embarrassing. Okay, I actually muted the noise. So I'm now explaining the Big Data Engineer course. If you go to this course, again, the syllabus is not completed yet. There is a huge overlap, especially when it comes to Spark, Scoop, and Hive, especially Spark and Scoop. Whatever is part of Big Data Engineer Immersion course is also part of CCA. And then when it comes to Hive, in Big Data, in CCA, they only bother about DDL and DML. They don't bother about SQL. So as part of Apache Hive, I will give a lot more content related to Hive. As of now, it is not completely done yet. Once my lab is stabilized, I will start creating the videos. And here I will try to cover Hive in a lot more detail than in CCA. And also HBase is not part of CCA, but it will be part of Big Data Engineer Immersion course. You will have data frames, Spark data frames, which is not part of CCA, but part of Big Data Engineer Immersion course. And then Apache Flume and Kafka, Apache Uzi, visualization using Tableau, and also setting up Hadoop and Spark cluster. So these things are not a part of CCA, but will be part of Big Data Engineer Immersion course. Okay, only Spark with Scala, Spark with Python, there is major overlap between the Big Data Engineer Immersion course and CCA. So the Big Data Engineer Immersion is primarily to target the Big Data Engineer role. So if you go to dice.com and if you search for Big Data Engineer, and if you go to any of the good end client job profile, for example, Geico is good one. It's an end client. Mindtree is a services organization, and I don't think the job description will be accurate. Okay. Here, if you see, they're asking about Hadoop, MapReduce, Uzi, Hive, Pig, 2 years of experience on Core Java, Scala, Python, NoSQL. So take any Big Data Engineer course, for Big Data Engineer job description, and 70% of the content will be there as part of the Big Data Engineer Immersion course. So that's the idea behind Big Data Engineer. The only thing that is missing, the major thing that is missing is MLlib and Spark streaming out of this job description. So that's the idea behind Big Data Engineer, whereas CCA is purely for the certification. As a student, if you don't have big data courses as part of your MS, I will recommend first to go through Big Data Engineer. It will lay a foundation for you, and then it will hardly take 2 to 3 weeks to prepare for CCA, because there is an overlap between big data engineer and CCA, and then you can go ahead and give the CCA certification. It will add some value to your profile. But if you have big data courses as part of your MS, and if you are ready to put it in your resume, and I don't think the certification add much of a value if you don't have any big data courses. Especially I'm not talking about data science courses. I'm talking about big data technologies such as Hadoop, Spark, etc. If you don't take any of those courses as part of your college degree, it's worth going for the certification. It will give you some confidence while facing the interviews. It will help you getting some traction to your profile. Okay, so that being said, let me review the YouTube live also. Okay, so Naveen is asking for big data engineer course. It's already there. The content is there up to some extent, and I will add more and more content once the lab is set up. Now let me go to the WebEx. The actual schedule, the actual idea behind this session is to go through all the students who ever joined the call, and if they have any issues, to troubleshoot and fix those issues. Okay, so we will start in order, the way it is displayed as part of the participants list. The first one is Gopinath. Hey Gopi, do you have any questions?
I will ask next.
Okay. So Krish. Hello Krish, do you have any questions? Okay, Rajmodi, do you have any questions? Thank you, Krish. Rajmodi, Ram. Okay. So if you are a student, the Big Data Immersion course will be available forever, and whatever changes that will come up, I will try to update the course. It might change over time. By the time you come out of the college, the idea is to have the latest course or latest content that is relevant to the trend at that time. It's all up to you. Yeah, Gopil, after Ram, I will come back to your question. So Ram, to answer your question, if you are in first semester, you just have to spend 4 to 5 hours dedicated. Again, it all depends upon your prior background. If you are from mainframes, or if you are not from a computers background, it will take a little bit more time. You have to explore certain terms, and you have to be up to date with the terminology, and then only will be able to make some sense. If you are a computer graduate, if you spend 3 to 4 hours every week, by the time you finish your MS, means I'm assuming if you are in the first semester, by the time you finish your MS, you will be mastering most of the topics. If you are in third semester, then you have to spend 5 to 6 hours. Then you can start with 3 to 4 hours, and if you are picking up quickly, then you can reduce the amount of time, and you can keep on preparing, and you can get access to the lab. Now also you can sign up for the lab for free until December 31st. After that, if you want the lab, you can pay $74.99 until your MS is done. You will have the lab access. I guarantee at least for an year, because if I don't get enough subscriptions, I might wrap up the lab within a year. I will guarantee at least for an year, but it's 90%. I will try to have it at least for 2 years, so that people like you will not be left in the middle. I will try my level best. Even if I make few $100 loss, that is fine. But I don't want to incur thousands of dollars loss, because to run the lab, it will take at least $1,000 for me every month. Okay. So that's the idea. I hope I answered your question. If you have, you can ask me the follow-up question. Meanwhile, Gopi, are you there? You can ask Gopi if you have the question.
Yeah, hi Durga. My question is a very simple one. In Cloudera and in Hortonworks, we have Cloudera Manager and Ambari, right? Which are parallel to one another.
Yes.
Is there anything like Hue in Cloudera?
There is Hue in Cloudera. Hue is a tool which will consolidate all the tools such as Hive, Scoop, Oozy in a web interface. Instead of struggling with command prompt, you can use Hue, which come out of the Cloudera distribution. In Hortonworks, it is not default, but we are working to set up Hue on our lab. We can add Hue to Hortonworks also. On top of it, you can use some of the views. For example, if you go to this section and click on Hive View, it is almost same as Hue, Hive in Hue. So you can go to Files View to go to the file browser. In Cloudera, they call it as file browser. In Ambari, in Hue, they call it as file browser. In Ambari, similar to Hue's file browser, you have Files View, and it is same as file browser in Hue. Okay, same is the case with Hive. I can click on Hive View and it will give the capability to run Hive queries. There are some issues, it seems. Let me change the user here.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, I'm using on VMware
installed
on my laptop.
Okay, you have laptop.
I have Cloudera and both Hortonworks on my laptop.
Okay.
In Hortonworks, I am able to access View, but in Cloudera, I don't know. I'm not sure whether it is there or not.
It is there. It will be there. You can actually, once you open the, are you using Cloudera Quick Start VM?
Yes.
So once you open the Cloudera Quick Start VM, there will be a Firefox browser, right? Once you open the Firefox browser, in this section you will see the bookmarks, and in that you will find Hue. Or you can also say quickstart.cloudera and then port number, I think 8088, and hit enter, you will get Hue. Okay.
Okay, thank you. I never saw it before. That's right.
Yeah. If you have a question, follow-up question, you can open it on the discuss.itversity.com. I will get you the details how to access you. I think if you focus on the bookmarks, you will find Hue, and also you can search for default port for Hue. Use that port and give your IP address of your virtual machine, and you will be able to access Hue. Okay. I do not remember the port number, the default port number on top of my head.
I just want one other question.
Yeah.
You said there will be a workshop in December. Have we decided on the date, or we will get an email?
Which workshop are you talking about? Certifications workshop or?
No, for something like Kafka.
Yeah. So you will get the notification. If you are, I will. So if you are following me on Meetup, so whatever workshops I'm conducting, I will be announcing on Meetup. Okay. So just sign up for the ITversity Meetup. So there is a meetup called ITversity in this, and you just join the meetup and you will get the notification.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. So the next question is from Rajmodi. So in one interviewer asked where you feel difficulty while working with big data. Would you please give me a scenario? So this is more of a psychological question. It changes from one person to person. There is no straight answer for it. You have to go through different technologies, and wherever you feel difficulty, you can tell them that. So there is no straightforward answer. It's more of a psychological question. It's not only with big data. You go to any interview on any technology, they will ask this question. Okay. And then the next one is Ram Bora. Yes, Ram, you can ask the question. Hello, Ram, are you asking the question? I'm not sure. So, what are you? What are your expectations on what topic you are talking about? The live sessions, live trainings, whatever I have done, the paid trainings. I'm not planning anytime soon. Probably in January 3rd week or January 4th week, I will start one more live training, but not in December for sure. There won't be any live training the way I have done the paid trainings. Yeah, so you already have the content. As I have mentioned to you, go through the CCA course. Spark is covered extensively in that, both using Scala as well as Python. You can also go to this Big Data Engineer Immersion course for Spark content. So this Big Data Engineer course will take you through HDFS in detail. Java MapReduce, it will give overview. But if you want to learn more MapReduce in detail, that content is also available. So for example, if you go to Java MapReduce overview and if you go to the last topic, so whoever on YouTube live, if you want to ask the questions and if you want to get immediate traction, please join the WebEx live session. The WebEx live session is part of the live chat. You go to the top and you will find it. Okay. So this is the playlist to learn MapReduce in detail. And then with respect to Spark, you can see these three lessons, and these lessons will cover Spark in detail. You will have Hive, Scoop, all the things that are required as to be a big data engineer are part of this. So you can start with this. If you are not happy and if you want to be part of live training, you can following me on different social networking platforms. Whenever I launch the batch, I will announce. You can join that batch. Are you experienced professional or are you a fresher or a college going student? Ram Bora, are you an experienced professional or a student? Okay. Okay, so send me an email. I need some information about your background, and if it matches any of my immediate. So sometimes I take courses for a small group of people, and if it matches to those, I will notify you, and you can be part of those courses. Okay. So 1 minute. Next one is Satyaprakash. No, Rujul. Rujul, do you have any questions? Yeah, yes. Sure, Ram. Send me email to training@itversity.com and I will get you the details. Rujul, do you have any question? So let me take the Satyaprakash question. He already asked the question. I'm doing my master's and I'm passionate to work on big data analytics and data science domain. Is it a right choice to start career with, and what are the chances for full-time position? I have 2 years experience on Android. Yes, you will be a ideal candidate for most of the full-time jobs. So to answer your question, I will ask you to go through the DICE and start doing the job market analysis, and you will get the answer by yourself. And if you have any confusion over there, let me know. I will help you. I have a playlist called Effective Job Marketing as part of the YouTube. You can go to those videos and I have provided some tips about how to search and get the information effectively from DICE. Okay, for you will be easily getting the full-time job in this space if you pursue in that direction, big data analytics and data science. It is the right choice. So the next one is Sharath. Sharath, do you have any question? And also we have Mike. You two are the folks. If you have any question, let me know. Meanwhile, I will also go to the live chat. Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, do you plan to include DevOps related courses also in your channel?
Yes, but it will take time. The pace at we are going is a little bit slow. I have a friend who is a partner who is working on the DevOps portion. Once the lab is stabilized, even if he will be focusing on the content. Whatever the gaps are, I will also support him, and we will try to get the content as quickly as possible. Probably by June or July, we will have all the content related to big data and cloud. Okay, but you will see AWS related content, you will see Microsoft Azure related content, you will see open source, OpenStack, Cloud Foundry, a lot of content on cloud and DevOps.
Okay. Yeah, I actually wrote my AWS certification last week. I passed it, but I was looking into other DevOps courses like Chef Puppet and other
Yeah,
courses.
yeah, sure. We will be taking care of those things. So when you will be passing out, or are you working professional?
I'm working right
now. Okay. So can you send me an email? I will reach out to you. It's the same thing, training@itversity.com. I would like to talk to you. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So now let me take the questions from YouTube Live. Once again, people who are uh, who want to ask the questions by voice, you guys can click on this link. It will take you to the WebEx session, and you can ask the question directly. Or if you want to be part of my future WebEx sessions, you need to fill a form. Let me add that form to the description of the video, so that people who watch after the streaming also will have the link for the reference. So I'm grabbing the URL. And I'm updating the description. And also, as I have mentioned to you earlier, I will be conducting, the same time, alternative Sundays, I have this workshop for active students. And also I'm planning to start, actually I have scheduled another workshop, another WebEx session, the other alternate Sundays for big data certifications. And if you want to be part of that, you can fill this form. So that one will be purely for big data certifications. Whether you are you are planning to give Hadoop administrator certification, developer certification, anytime in future, you can be part of that session. And you don't need to join these sessions every week. If you have questions, you can join. There won't be a lot of content which will be shared as part of this. Only if you have issues with this while learning, and if you could not figure it out, those things will be taken care in this session on top of other discussions what we have, the way we have discussed it so far. Okay, so now let me go back to this. Okay, yeah, this is the one. Okay, now I can go to the live chat. So the question from Sai Kumar is, I also have the same question which Satya asked on WebEx. I already answered that question. Let me get back to that question again. Yeah. So I already answered that question, right? So if you have any follow-up question, you can ask uh, Sai and Praneeth. How to log in Big Data Labs? Yeah, just go to bigdatalabs.com as Praneeth have mentioned, Anji, and you will be able to access it. There are videos about how to subscribe and all those things. And same thing with respect to Sai also. Okay, and let me take the questions from the starting. So Asad Zaidi is asking, what do you recommended for big data certification, Hortonworks or Cloudera? It depends upon developer versus administrator. Typically for developer certifications, I will recommend CCA if it is the first big data developer certification, CCA 175. For administration, I recommend Hortonworks because it's subjective than objective, and I recommend Hortonworks certification for administration. And then Naveen is asking, can we expect a CCP data engineer certification? Yes, I will be creating the content for CCP also, but it will take time. Okay. And Lakshman, he just say hi. Rest of the questions are all answered. Okay, so any other question, whoever is on YouTube live, again, you can you can fill the form which I have provided as part of the description, so that you will get WebEx invitation from the next week. Okay, that being said, whoever have joined YouTube live, if you like this video, please click on the like button, and if you have any feedback that needs to be provided, the live chat will be gone. It will not be displayed forever. So use the comment section of the video and you can ask the questions. Again, if you have any technical questions, go to discuss.itversity.com and you can start asking questions about any of the technical issues. You can see that once you go here, you will understand the purpose of this and you can ask the questions of your choice. Okay, so you don't need to wait the whole week or 2 weeks to ask the questions. Whenever you have any challenge, you just raise the question. There will be a bunch of moderators who will be supporting this platform. So I will not be a bottleneck and you will get most of your issues resolved within no time. That being said, thank you very much for all those who ever joined on WebEx as well as YouTube Live. We will catch up for the same workshop within a couple of weeks. So that you have to go through my content. Once you start going through my content, you will understand it's simulated to real time environment. We will be covering almost all the technologies, and also I am actually looking for people who give those sessions about their projects or about their company, how they are implementing big data. That will give you some insights about how the real-time use cases are implemented. So those things will be taken care down the line, not immediately. Again, the whole purpose of this is by providing this platform, I want to get into staffing starting from 2018 end. Okay, and by the time I will have all those things available for my audience, and I will also try to provide staffing solutions for these people who are dedicated, who learn technologies with dedication by the time they come out of college. I will try to be a liaison between you and the companies, so that you are placed with the job you deserve. So it's a long-term plan. You will not see any short-term answers for these kind of things. You have to follow the follow Itversity closely, and you will get all the answers that are required to get the job. Okay. Yes, Ram, you can ask the question. We have time, so I will be open for any questions. But if I don't see any questions for half a minute or 1 minute, I will wrap up the session. Go ahead, Ram. You can ask the question. Okay.
on my laptop.
Okay.
Like after going through some tutorials, I started MapReduce programming in that node.
Okay.
So as you suggested, so I should drop the idea of using this plain vanilla Hadoop, and do I need to start again from scratch for Cloudera VM or HTTP or whatever the third party cluster is? Or
So
can I continue?
you can continue. It all depends upon how much time you want to spend. Okay. It will help you if you are passionate about the technology, and if you want to take the route of plain vanilla Hadoop, to get them everything running together. It will take a lot of effort, and you will learn so much of stuff. Okay, which will be helpful in the long run. In the long run, it will help you a lot. Those troubleshooting skills will be improvised, and but the thing is, even though you start with plain vanilla Hadoop, at some point you have to focus on the real clusters. Okay, then only you will be able to face the interviews for job. When you go to the job, they will not ask you uh, whether you have worked on plain vanilla Hadoop, or how you integrate Hive and Hadoop, or how you integrate Scoop and Hadoop. Those are they don't ask those kind of questions. They ask more realistic questions. For example, they will ask you, what is the configuration of your cluster? Okay, what is the distribution you have used? And if you say I have used Cloudera or Hortonworks, they will ask questions, a couple of questions in that angle. And when they ask the size of the cluster, unless you or the configuration of the cluster, unless you at least look into the multi-node clusters, it will be tough for you to answer. For example, I have interviewed hundreds of people. Many people don't know the difference between Hortonworks and Cloudera. They don't even know what they are. And when I ask them the configuration of the cluster, they say they are processing petabytes of data, and each node have 8 GB memory. Okay, so when you try to use plain vanilla Hadoop, your scope, there is a risk that your scope will be narrowed down, and you will think that that is it, that is everything. Okay, but in reality, uh, uh, the real scenarios are completely different, significantly different. The plain vanilla Hadoop will suck you into that. So you have to be a little bit careful, but there are advantages also in the longer run, because you know all these issues. You that you typically that pops up when you try to integrate multiple technologies. Your overall troubleshooting and debugging skills will be improved leaps and bounds over time if you do it in the plain vanilla route. But there is a risk that it will impact you immediately if you don't have your focus on the uh, proper clusters also. Okay, so you pursue plain vanilla Hadoop if you have time, if you are passionate about technology, if you don't spend time in other areas. You pursue with plain vanilla Hadoop. At the same time, you can actually sign up for the lab. It's $74.99 for 2 years, or just to sign up for once you are comfortable with plain vanilla Hadoop, just sign up for 1 month, paying $14.99. And if you have everything clear, you are good to go.
So one more question. Currently, I have installed all my name node, data node, and all the nodes are up and running.
Okay.
So after this, so would I face challenges like I thought only the will be up and running. So like, will there be any challenges in integration like when I work with plain vanilla Hadoop, or yeah, that is.
Yeah, so it will take time. So if you say, for example, you might get warning about native compression libraries unless you compile the native libraries. Okay, so if you try to use some of the native compression algorithms which uses native libraries, it will not work. So you have to get the code, compile it, and then you have to copy those libraries to a particular directory. Only then you will be able to use the compression algorithms. And then if you want to use Spark, it's not straightforward. You cannot just download the Spark and start using Spark. You have to do some integration between Spark and Hadoop. If you want to use Hive, again, there are certain things which you need to take care. By using Cloudera VM, everything will be packaged. You don't need to worry about all those things. You just focus on the development effort.
Okay.
So it will at least save you 80 hours flat. At your level, as you are a student, it will at least save you 80 hours. Okay, but yeah, but at the same time,
it's more concentrated on what administration, like the people who are admin on, they will just help if they work on plain vanilla Hadoop, I guess.
yes. So for example, if you do plain vanilla Hadoop, and if you become administrator by learning Cloudera or Hortonworks after doing plain vanilla Hadoop, when you try to communicate with Cloudera or Hortonworks for support, as you have that experience, you can narrow down the issue and you can communicate with the companies much more effectively than a guy who just set up Cloudera. And for example, when he set up with Cloudera, if one of the compression algorithm is not working, what that guy do? That guy will raise the ticket to Cloudera, and it could be issue from his side, or it could be issue with there could be a bug in the Cloudera also. But this guy will not troubleshoot where the issue is. He will just raise the ticket to Cloudera. But coming from plain vanilla background, you will know where the issue is. If you end up working on everything, if you integrated everything with by closing all the issues, you can narrow down the issue more accurately, and your communication with the vendors will be much more effective, and the issues will be resolved much quicker. So it will definitely help you in the longer run. Whether you are a developer or administrator, you will become a liaison and a key resource in an organization if you have that additional knowledge. That's what makes the difference. But from the developer perspective, to begin with, as you are early in the career, you don't need to bother on those things much unless you are passionate about it. Does that make sense? Hello? Yeah. Okay, so send me an email, Ram, to training@itversity.com. I will talk to you, and I like your passion, and we will discuss about it. Okay. So Satya, you can ask, you can unmute yourself if you have microphone on your headset. You can unmute yourself and you can ask the question. Let me see. Satya Prakash, I'm unmuting you. You can talk right now. Hello, Satya.
Yeah, hi. Actually, I'm working with Cloudera in my mission itself.
Okay.
Does it have any clouds like how you are showing in the lab session?
Yeah, you have Cloudera Manager like Ambari, the way I have shown the Ambari, right? Okay, same way you will have something called Cloudera Manager. Again, you have to you have once you open the Cloudera Manager virtual machine, you will have Firefox browser in it, and when you click on Firefox browser, you will see bunch of bookmarks here. One of them will be Cloudera Manager, and if you click on Cloudera Manager, it will take you to a page like this. Okay, it's almost similar to this, but but to get it running, you need to have 16 GB laptop, and if you don't have 16 GB laptop, you might not be able to access it directly. You have to start Cloudera Manager forcefully. There are some instructions on one of my videos. You can search on YouTube my channel, and you will get it resolved. If you could not figure it out, about how to start Cloudera Manager forcefully even on an 8 GB machine, or even on 16 GB if it does not come up, you can raise the ticket in discuss.itversity.com and I will show you the instructions.
Actually, I'm using the 16 GB laptop itself, but I haven't dedicated total RAM to that.
No, you don't need to. You don't need to give total, but you have to give.
Dedicated only 6 GB for that.
Yeah, you have to give 10
Is it
GB.
okay, or I need to?
You have to give 10 GB. Hello. Hello, Satya. Are you there? I think we lost Satya. Let me take Mike's question. Geospatial processing. I haven't. I haven't looked into those things yet. Probably in future, as things evolve, we might consider. But at this time, we don't have any plans about geospatial processing. Okay, I don't have much information, Mike. Yeah, sure. So we are almost at the end of this session. So if you guys have any questions, I can take a couple of more questions before we wrap up. And let me check the live chat also if there are any other questions. Okay, so there is a question from Gopal. How can you cover topic related to high complex UDF? Will you be able to take care of mock interview or help for job interview after we get certification? This for experienced professional. Yeah, I can conduct some mock interviews once you are certified. And also, as I have mentioned to you earlier, by 2018, we want to get into staffing, and I would like to connect the talent with the clients, removing the layers in between to get best out of, so that everyone in the chain get the best out of the process. Okay, so Gopal's question is, can you cover topic related to high complex UDF? Yeah, as part of the Big Data Engineering Immersion course, you will see a lot of content in Hive, which is not part of CCS, Spark, and Hadoop Developer, and you will see those details. Already, I have few content related to simple UDFs. I will take care of complex UDFs also as we proceed. But right now, our primary focus is on the lab. Okay. Any other question? I will wait for 10 seconds. Okay, I will graduate by December 2017. Will I be getting any staffing support if I finish certification? By Ram. No, 2017. We will see. Means I will try to. If you're good in technology, I will try to refer in my network. I have a solid LinkedIn network. I will try to refer you for sure. But I will not be able to directly place you anywhere by the time, because I don't want to have any layers in between, and especially when it comes to students, I will only try to place them full-time at the client. I don't want to take the burden of H1s and all those things at this time. But for full-time, even if I am not ready by December 2017, if you show that commitment, I will definitely try to help you by circulating your profile in my network, and we will see how it works. But given your background, I think you are the one who mentioned that you have prior experience on Android development. Given that background, I don't think no, it's Satya Prakash who is from Android development background. Okay, if you have prior experience, it will become a little bit easier. If you don't have experience, having skills will help you, but we have tough time for OPT candidates to get the jobs. So you have to understand those nuances also. Once you send me your once you send email, I will share my contact number and we can discuss about it in detail. personally. Okay. That being said, thank you very much for everyone for joining the session. Once again, those who are on YouTube live, please click on the like button, or even in future, if you end up watching this video, please click on the like button, and we will catch up in in 2 weeks. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, you also can send email, Satyaprakash. I was talking with Ram. You also can send.